Okay, we're just going to jump right in. First, I'm using the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown just to give some moisture under my makeup so I don't get dry. Next, I'm going to pick up the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing primer. I usually focus this on my nose and my T-zone, just anywhere that has large pores. Just kind of smooth it all over. Next, I'm going to pick up the Becca Backlit Priming Filter, and this is going to go everywhere else, and this just gives a nice sheen that kind of shines through. And that I just picked up was the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation in N25. Then I'm just going to apply it with my brush, and then I'll go back in with a damp beauty blender. Then, because once I was done with that, I felt a little pale, I picked up my IT Cosmetics CC in Illumination, and it's the color medium, just to give a little darkness because I was feeling like a ghost. I like using the beauty blender because it really just gives a nice finish and picks up any excess so you don't have a ton of product sitting on your skin. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape. Sorry, my daughter was sitting next to me, so I was just handing her her bank. And then I'm going to take this concealer and I'm going to take it under my eyes and go in with that same damp beauty blender and just blend it out. This is very full coverage, but yet it doesn't really go into my fine lines or anything like that. So I'm really loving this concealer. I've been using it for about a week now. Goodbye to those dark circles that you get from being a mother. After this concealer, I'm just going to go in with my NYX Mineral Finish Foundation Stick, and I get the shade Caramel because I just like to do a little bit of cream contouring with it. I haven't been going too hard with the contour lately. She kept spitting out her binky. And yes, this video is sped up. I do not do my makeup this fast. So what I do is I go right above the hollows of my cheek with this. I don't go in it because once you blend it out, if you have it too low, it tends to look a little funny. Then the sides of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my jaw. And then with the same damp beauty blender, yet again, I'm going to just blend that out. The beauty blender really works to just give it like a seamless finish, and you don't have any crazy lines, and you're not putting lines in your foundation with a brush. So I'm really loving the beauty blender. Don't mind my crazy hair. Next, I'm going to pick up my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and with that same damp beauty blender, I'm just going to dip it in and put it under my eyes to set my concealer. And this is my favorite powder so far. I've tried tons and tons, and this one's so fine and really doesn't have any color, and it just looks really airbrushed when I'm done. And then I'm going to put some on my forehead, chin, and then I'm going to sweep it around my face. If I was doing an eyeshadow look, I would leave it under my eyes over my concealer just so I didn't have any fallout get in my concealer, and then I would sweep it off. But since I'm not wearing eyeshadow today, I'm just doing it this way. Next, I'm going to go in with my Benefit bronzer in Hoola, and I'm just going to contour a little bit more. I know I said I wasn't going too hard with the contour. For me, this is light, and I really like this shade because it's really neutral. It doesn't look too orange. I'm just going to go in the hollows of my cheek, a little bit on my forehead, sides of my nose, and my chin. And I do like the brush that comes with it for doing the sides of my nose because it's just really conveniently shaped to work well like that. Next, I'm going to go with my Maron palette, and it's a cheek palette, and it's a 202. And I'm going to go in and just put a little bit of blush on. I don't get too crazy with the blush, but I'm so pale right now, I really feel like I need some color. Minus my orange body because I have a fresh tan on in this. Next, I'm going to go in and highlight with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm going to go in with Opal. I have multiple shades. They never fail. I love their highlighters. They are perfection. Next, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the translucent powder with a flat brush and just kind of carve out my contour along my jaw. And that's it for my face. Obviously, I finished it with some eyeliner and some brows and some lips. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, and if you have any questions about anything, you can comment below, and